#1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
Good morning again, everyone. I'm Mike Marza.
And I'm Shirley Ellicott. Thank you for joining us here on ABC7 New York.
We want to get right to today's air quality alert, and we're going to be talking to an expert about the wildfires and the impact on our area right here in the tri-state in just a moment.
And we're also going to have live team coverage of the conditions outside in our area. But first, Sam Champion has more on the severity of the smoky conditions in the exclusive AccuWeather forecast.
Here we go. We're dealing with this air quality issue again. And, you know, I don't want to just give you the city one, which is anywhere from 186, 188 around the area right now. So I've got some others jotted down because it's different neighborhood to neighborhood. The Bronx is at 193 right now. Brooklyn's at around 223. White Plains is at 165. Ronkonkoma, we're at 166 right now. Paterson, New Jersey, we're at 189 right now. So anywhere near that, you know, high 100s into 200 category, we're right in all of here. It's unhealthy all the way to very unhealthy around the area, and you can see it because we've still got the red and oranges through here, so that's not good air quality. But yesterday we had that patch of purple, and that's what's down in southern New Jersey right now. Cleared Philly, so that's really good news because it was right over Philly first thing this morning. Now we'll watch the better air mixing in, trying to get this smoke out of the way as we go through the day today, so numbers don't reach those peak levels of yesterday. Thankfully, that's going to be out of the way, but we still have bad air quality. And because the story now is the prolonged effect, I think you're going to hear that from Dr. Jen Ashton. You're going to hear that from every doctor you talk to. But look at this. Look at what happens Friday by 10 a.m. That's something to look forward to, an improving air quality situation by tomorrow morning for a while. 55 degrees outside, west-northwest winds at about 3 miles per hour. We still have a 55 in Newark, same number in the city, but we have a 40 now in Sussex. It's taken a little time to get the sun out between that smoke to kind of warm things up just a little bit. And we have the air quality warning out. So because of the smoke early and the clouds later on this afternoon, our probably UV index is going to stay right around a 6. Because we're going to cloud up a little bit later on. You will notice it through the smoky haze out there. And about 3 o'clock, we're going to see some widely scattered showers that last all the way until around 7 or 8 around the area. It's not a big opportunity, but they're there. And so we could get a little dash and splash by about 72 degrees as a high temperature today. As I mentioned, UV index never really goes above a 6 because we're blocking that sun with all angles here. 72 degrees, bad air quality. Poor air quality overnight. There's actually a pocket right around 11 o'clock when it's bad, bad, bad. And then we'll start to improve it during the day tomorrow at around 67 degrees for the high temperature.
And we are looking at this commuter alert in East Quogue, Suffolk County. This has been going on for hours. Sunrise Highway East exit 64 to 65, an accident investigation. All lanes remain closed down. 40 minutes to get into the closure. So that's 40 minutes to go about 6 miles. Then from there, the entire roadway is shut down. As you go to the Gowanus outbound at 38th Street, we still have a stall. You can barely see it because of this low visibility, but that's the stall sitting in the left lane. It looks like it may be a minibus coming inbound. You'll find some rubbernecking delays. Breaking traffic news coming inbound at the Lincoln Tunnel. That crash in the center tube still with us. You can see traffic is barely moving. That is because that crash is inside of the tube. The New Jersey Turnpike Eastern Spur North at 15E, that is a vehicle fire. Alternate side of the street parking rules are suspended, but the metered rules are in effect. Charlene, over to you.
Heather, Sam, thank you both for that. Our team coverage of the air quality alert continues with Derek Waller and Anthony Carlo. Anthony, he's been live in Weehawken, New Jersey for us all morning. And then we have Derek. He's in Manhattan on the west side.
It's been interesting looking at both shots. Anthony and Derek, good morning. We're going to chat with you here. And, you know, just from our perch here, it looks like the conditions are way worse in Weehawken, at least from that vantage point than the west sad. Derek, I do want to begin with you because you're at the Javits Center. And just sort of what of a mind-bending situation we're in. It wasn't too long ago that we were at the Javits Center during COVID talking about picking up masks specifically to wear indoors. Yet today, people can go get a mask to wear outdoors because of the smoke. I'm curious, what is the condition there for you right now? Have you noticed an improvement or a sort of a wobbling of the different air quality this morning there at the Javits Center, Derek?
Yeah, it's a lot better than it was yesterday. We saw that red, dark haze that descended across the city yesterday afternoon. You look outside the window and it was just dark outside and red. Today, it's still a little smoky, it's still a little hazy, but I'll show you actually what it looks like right now. You can see through the buildings as the sun comes up. We have that haze, but nothing like what we saw yesterday afternoon. It's actually why I chose not to wear the mask this morning for these live shots, because we are in and out of the vehicle for just a few minutes at a time. Certainly yesterday afternoon, I had that mask on all afternoon as I was running some errands and doing things in the city, because it was just so bad. You could smell it, you could feel it, you could even taste it, really. And today, thank goodness, a huge improvement, but still we do have those smoky conditions, and that's why they say if you are spending any amount of time outside, you really should consider that high quality mask like a KN95 like I'm holding here. And that's why we're standing here across the street from the Javits Center this morning, because this is one of the locations where they are handing out those free masks this morning.
As Sam has been saying, AQI throughout our area, pretty much the smoke ebbs and flows in terms of severity. Some of the boroughs are way higher. The AQI is way higher than in the city. But in terms of those masks that we were talking about, the availability of those masks, Derek, 1 million are being handed out. Javits Center, one of many. The interesting part about that is these are N95s that they're handing out. There was a time when those particular masks were hard to come by.
That's true. Yeah, remember at the start of the pandemic when they were literally telling us not to wear the mask because they didn't have enough for the first responders, and then obviously the messaging changed and they wanted you to start wearing those. But yeah, the cloth mask is not going to cut it with this smoke, so that's why they're really stressing the high quality mask like one of these. This is the KN95, or the more the sturdy, the N95 is what they're handing out. So they've got several locations. The Javits Center is one of them. They're doing some of the major train hubs like the Fulton Street Station, Jamaica Center, Grand Central, Penn Station. Also, the FDNY has several locations where they're handing out these free masks as well. I actually tweeted a link that the FDNY put out. You can see on social media, but also nyc.gov is another location where you can find out where exactly to get these masks.
And like we were talking about, it just sends kind of shivers down your spine to think about masking again, and just the widespread nature of how we're all impacted by this. Derek, stand by. We want to go to Anthony now. He's in Weehawken, and just the incredible sight behind you. You're demonstrating wearing the mask this morning, and rightly so, because you talked about the impacts that you're feeling. What is it out there for you, and what's it been like this morning? And then also, if you could touch on, we talk about just making our way around. What about the delays at the airports? Are you hearing anything about that as we take a look at the sky over Manhattan?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike, Charlene. Well, yeah, I'm wearing the mask because, as I mentioned earlier, I was feeling irritation. I am feeling irritation in my lungs. And when you take a look at the Manhattan skyline, we're in Weehawken here, but when you just take a look at that skyline right now, it's no surprise why I'd be feeling irritation. Others feeling their eyes burning and things of that nature. You know, on a June morning, typically, you should be able to see the skyline a lot easier than what you're looking at right now. So much of that haze and smoke, it looks very different from what we saw as the day went on yesterday, with everything really turning that tinge of orange. But that gives you an idea of what exactly you're breathing in. And that's why I've chosen to wear the mask today. And that's why health officials are urging people to wear the mask, a high quality mask if they go out. And really, they're urging people to stay home if they can because of that. And Mike, you made a reference there. You said send shivers down your spine. Well, honestly, when you look at that Manhattan skyline and the further you look towards lower Manhattan, that's an eerie sight. I mean, that's sort of a, day after tomorrow, to reference that film there, type of image when you take a look at that. And, I've seen some people sharing some stuff on social media. We know what's going on here. Obviously, a lot of this smoke is coming here because of the Canadian wildfires. But it's still left so many people sharing things on social media feeling, sort of in the dark. I mean, and no pun intended there, but, they really are a little bit bewildered about what's going on. And it, raises a lot of questions, of course, about climate change and other topics. I mean, the conversation's endless. You did mention flights and travel, things of that nature. Certainly officials have their eyes on that. today. There were some issues that occurred yesterday at certain airports. Of course, Newark, there were some travel delays. Wednesday afternoon departure traffic destined for Newark was delayed about 90 minutes. Pilots have to contend with this. I mean, that's not easy to contend with. So certainly visibility will be an issue, but no noteworthy delays so far, at least that I know about.
Good to know. Thank you for that, Anthony. And where Anthony is, New Jersey, two of the largest school districts impacted by this, experiencing closures, Newark and Elizabeth, to be noted.
Yeah,
because of the smoke.
Anthony, you hit it right on the head. It is just weird, apocalyptic, some people have been talking about. Anthony and Derek, thanks so much for all your reporting this morning and showing us exactly what's going down. It's crazy. He mentioned the darkness, and that was certainly the case, and people sharing stuff on social media. This is our own Danny Beckstrom. She was in Central Park yesterday, and this was around 2 o'clock, and it got so dark, the lights, the automatic sensors on the lights in the park turned on because they thought it was evening time.
And I should have sent the picture in, but we spotted a bobcat on our property.
Yeah.
Perhaps because the bobcat was confused due to all that haze. So that was a little bit of a scary sight there.
Just incredible. Those are the sights and sounds of what we're dealing with this morning. Now let's talk about the science behind it. Coming up, we're going to talk to a scientist and a climate expert from Columbia University about the impacts from the wildfire right here on the Tri-State. Stay with us.